welcome back to my channel. It has been a minute. A lot has happened since I last posted a video. The last video I made was our baby's nursery tour, and since then life has been absolutely crazy. This video is going to be all about his name, introducing him to you guys, and just talking about his name, why we chose his first and middle name, and kind of like what it means to us and why we decided to go with that name. He's so content right now, I like don't want to bother him. Come here, Papa. Okay, do you want to say hi? So this is Sullivan. He's very awake right now. Hopefully he'll go to sleep soon, huh? Say hi, everyone. This is Sullivan Rain.
Oh, you spitting up all of those?
I just wanted to show him to you guys. He's so freaking cute. We are literally in love, and big sister back there is getting used to having a baby in the house, but she's doing a great job. Yeah, hi. Yeah, you just chilling with your bestie, huh? Oh no! Mwah. As I'm filming this video, Sullivan is now a month old, which is insane to me. I really just kind of took the first month of his life to focus on having a newborn and getting used to how life has changed. There's a whole other part to his birth story that is actually going to be a separate video, because he did spend about 17 days in the NICU before we were really able to bring him home for the first time. I'm gonna be like telling his NICU story and telling his birth story and all of that in other videos, but so this video is going to be all about his name. His name is Sullivan Rain. I'm gonna put it here on the screen if you're curious how it's spelled, but let's start with Sullivan. So the name Sullivan, when I was looking at baby names, if you watched my like baby names we love but won't be using video, I definitely like surnames as first names and gender neutral names as first names. That's kind of the type of like list that I was looking at in order to gain inspiration on baby names, and I just saw the name Sullivan on a baby name list and wrote it down as one of the names that I really liked, and then, you know, told Jordan about it, and he took a while to come around to it, and it was really a name that just grew on us over time, and we kept coming back to it. And I think that's how we knew that his name was meant to be Sullivan, is no other name beat Sullivan, no other name beat his name. It was just that name that, you know, we kept coming back to, like I said. So I wanted a name that was easily pronounceable. You know what it is when you look at it, you know how to spell it. There's not really many like variations of spelling that it could have. I tend to gravitate towards longer names, kind of fit him over time throughout the pregnancy. He's falling asleep right now, he's so cute. The other reason that I really love the name Sullivan was because of the nickname Sully. And I just think Sully is such a cute name for a little boy, for middle school, high school. I just can totally picture him as a Sully, and we call him Sully. Like, I know that, you know, most people are gonna call him Sully. I would say, you know, now that he's a month old, we definitely call him both. Like, we call him Sully, but we also call him Sullivan. And of course, we call him like a plethora of nicknames like Bubba and Bubs and Mr. Sullivan and just all these names that have caught on. Oh, and the other reason why we like Sullivan is it's an Irish last name, and then Jordan is Irish. Our last name is Macaulay. So this little boy has a very Irish name. It means dark-eyed one, or like hawk-eyed one, which when I was pregnant with him, I really felt like he was gonna come out with brown eyes because Jordan has brown eyes. And I thought, well, he better come out with brown eyes because his name means dark-eyed one. And I thought that would be really special if, you know, he had brown eyes like his daddy. Turns out he came out with blue eyes, but they are super dark blue. And I just thought that was the sweetest thing. I have been saying they're so dark, they're like navy almost. And I just absolutely love that. My eyes are blue, and so, you know, he kind of looks like me a little bit in that way, but I think that's super special that he, you know, stayed true to the meaning and the dark-eyed one, even though they're not brown, huh? They're blue. Of course, babies' eyes can change over time, so we'll see what they end up being, but right now they are super dark blue, huh? Yes, they are. And then for his middle name, we chose the name Rain, and the middle name definitely took us a little longer to decide on. We probably didn't decide officially that Rain was going to be his middle name until maybe like the month before we gave birth, so like August or September. So once we decided on the name Sullivan, I knew that I wanted a name to kind of break up the long, like how long his name was, because Sullivan Macaulay is a super long name. They're both long names. I knew I wanted something short. I wanted something that kind of added a little bit of femininity to his name. I felt like his name was super masculine, a lot of consonants, not a lot of like harsh sounds. I wanted the middle name to have a softness to it. And that we chose Rain is twofold actually. So first of all, we absolutely love it when it rains. We love the rain. We love rainy weather. We kind of like associate it with just like staying inside, cozying up on the couch. You know, Jordan loves like opening all the windows when it rains and thunderstorms and like watching like thunder and lightning and, you know, watching like the storm roll in the summer is something that we've always kind of done, and also makes me think of Jordan, of him. So, that's the number one reason why we liked it. And for that reason, we kind of wanted to keep the spelling simple and just go with R-A-I-N instead of doing something, you know, like with a Y or, you know, anything like that. We weren't really into changing the spelling idea too much, except for the second reason why we chose Rain, which is, if you know Jordan and I at all, you know we are huge fans of The Office. And if you are an Office fan like us, you know that Dwight's real name is Rainn Wilson. And so that was the second reason why we chose the middle name Rain. We love a reference, and we love like naming, you know, not naming people or pets like after that necessarily. That's not totally the reason why we like the middle name Rain, but it kind of did have that little extra like, oh, it's a nod to, you know, The Office, and it's a nod to Dwight, and it's a nod to the show that we love so much and we've watched for years, and like watched so many times we can't even count. So yes, that is the second reason why we chose Rain. And with Rain being after Dwight, Rainn Wilson's name is spelled with two N's. So we did consider doing R-A-I-N-N, but in the end, we just kind of, and we just kind of decided against it and decided to stick with the simple spelling, so R-A-I-N. What's wrong? You pooping? Oh no! Passy down. Passy down. That is gonna be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, his birth story and NICU story will be out soon. And until then, we'll see you next time. Say bye, Sol. Love you guys. Oh, a big yawn. A big yawn.